What's going on, world? It's your boy Sensei Rip, back again with another video, man. First and foremost, shout out to the Forgotten Kings TV Nation gang. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video, talk your ish in the comment section. Also, hit that notification bell to get the latest drip as soon as it drops. And yeah, man, this video right here, you know, for y'all who don't know, Juice Wrld passed away, man. 21, man. Passed away early, young rapper, man. Assuming died from, I guess he had a seizure in the Chicago airport earlier. But it's, you know, safe to assume it's his consumption of lean, man, you know, messed with his health and most likely ultimately led to his death. And this article right here is just speaking on Future's response and just feeling bad and sympathetic because Juice Wrld came to him and basically said, hey, Future, you the reason why I started drinking lean. So we're going to get into this article and actual, you know, Future's quotes. So let's get into it. You know, Future says, when he told me that, I was like, oh, shit, what the fuck have I done? It really bothered me. It bothered me a lot, more than I thought it would bother me. When he told me that, I didn't think I'd care about that stuff 4 years ago. I probably wouldn't have cared about it if he told me. Well, that was good. You was drinking. Now it's like, oh, it's shit. How many other sixth graders did I influence to drink lean? You know, Future explained that years ago he didn't understand the power of his platform. I wasn't aware of the influence, but now I'm aware of how much it influences people. It's like this shit really fucked me up for a minute, and it's all I could think about. Like, damn, what have I done? What have I done to other people? What have I done to myself? So it seems that, you know, Future is starting to become more conscious of the music that he puts out and, you know, how much of an influence that it does have on these children, man, whether he wants to, you know, acknowledge it or not. Now he's starting to come to his senses and realize, man, my music, the content I put out, the substance I put out, you know, has power. And a lot of people are starting to, you know, get into these articles where, you know, Juice Wrld kind of talked about, you know, Future being his influence. You know what I mean? One right here is the Vulture article where he says, you know, you said that Future was the artist who first influenced you to experiment with lean. Did you talk to him about it? Juice Wrld response: this is the first thing I told him. He just was like, wow. He kind of apologized. So as you can see, Future's mindset when he first heard the news, you know, years ago, and then today, and now he sees a whole different perspective. And the article continues, the interviewer asks, you know, you since adopted a more sober lifestyle. How has that affected your creative process? I was wondering if you had gotten used to recording under the influence. Juice Wrld responds, I try not to let it affect me too much. It doesn't really have that big of an impact on me. More recently, I've just kind of realized certain things about myself and my coming up, the way the substances played a part in my life, whether it was me doing them or other people. It's just something that I'm trying to separate myself from. So as you can see, even Juice Wrld himself started to realize that it really wasn't a healthy habit. You know what I mean? And it appears that he even tried to make attempts to, you know, kick the habit. But we have a clip here from, you know, No Jumper Adam 22 where he basically alludes to it himself. So we're going to come back with my thoughts.
Like, I was into music so much. So my family putting me on to all this different music, Future, Gucci, all these niggas talking about drugs, bro.
You can't help but ignore how fun or how interesting, at least, they're making Xans and Lean and all the shit sounds.
Yeah, bro. Like, when I heard Future, the first song I ever heard by Future was Ain't No Way Around It. The second song I've ever heard by Future is Dirty Sprite, like off the first Dirty Sprite mixtape. And that shit had me wanting to sip lean at like 11, 12 years old, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, I didn't know if that was what I was really finna be doing, but.
So as you can see, you know what I mean, spoken from Juice Wrld himself, man. At the age of 11, he was just feeling inspired to try these drugs out and partake and indulge, man, just by listening to the music. And for y'all wanting to know what this cover art is on the screen, this is the mixtape, you know what I mean, the EP that Juice Wrld and Future decided to collab on. Now look at this mixtape cover. Now, I remember, you know, trying to listen to this mixtape, and I really couldn't resonate because at the end of the day, I don't partake, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with, you know, this music because it's a multitude of many different genres, you know, however you want to look at it. But I just can't, you know, listen to music that I ain't partaking in. This isn't where it's at for me now. I'm getting old and understanding this ain't it, you know what I mean? But we can't sit here and pretend as if like this wasn't a possibility for this young man. due to the fact of him indulging in drugs like this, man. We have to let the children know, if we're going to push this kind of content out, this is what's going to happen. You know, it's very unfortunate. It's sad because yet again, another young artist is no longer with us due to drugs. Now, I remember when Lil Peep passed away, his last viral. Now, granted, I didn't know Lil Peep because of his music, obviously, but this stuck with me and resonated with me a lot because of the fact that I remember Lil Peep's last live stream on his IG. Y'all go check it out yourself, man. He was taking tons and tons of pills on live, and you look at this, look at the comment section. Nobody was saying, bro, what are you doing? Stop. Like, no one alerted anyone. It was damn near, you know what I mean, pushing him and egging it on. Like, shit, keep doing your thing. And ultimately, that's those drugs that he put down his mouth in front of all the viewers that he had on his page. That was the last time y'all seen him alive, man. So my point is, yo, we all have to be accountable for the stuff we put out into the universe and the world. Now, granted, this doesn't absolve the people who actually create these drugs, man. These chemists, these motherfuckers in labs, man, they creating this shit with the intent to fuck people up, destroy families and communities, and also gain a shit ton of profit off of it as well. So we can't just absolve, you know, the government's part in this. These companies, you know what I mean? These pharmaceutical companies creating this shit, we can't absolve them as well. But as artists in 2019, in the world of hip hop, we have to be conscious about the message and the imagery that we put out here in the world, man. And Future should know better. He's in his 40s. He's old enough to know. And it's sad that it has to come to this point for him to realize, like, damn, maybe I do need to change the content of the music. But I think it's a good step in the right direction that Future owns up to it. Now let's see if he delivers and starts to, you know, try a different approach when it comes to the music, because it does play an effect, and we can't just sit here and ignore it. We can't just sit here and just accept it because the beat is knocking. That shit don't make sense. When you know better, you do better. And it's unfortunate that we got to keep losing young people. And I notice a lot of people mention X. You know, XX Tentacion, I don't know how you say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Extension, how you you know, word is pronounce his name correctly, you know, rest in peace to him. A lot of people bringing him up as well, but the only reason why I couldn't really speak too much on him because he was murdered, you know what I mean? But it's still another young artist whose life was taken from us. So this is just initially how I feel about just the drug and lean culture that's pushed in hip hop. I think this should be a challenge for other artists who are still alive today, realizing the power in their influence and platform. Let's start challenging these artists to put out, you know, good, conscientious music, you know, good substance, something that people can relate to. If we're going to shed light on, you know, the negative lifestyles, we got to talk about the consequences and repercussions that come with it. I've seen so many people dropping, you know, prayer hands and broken heart emojis when we all supported these people, you know, indulging in this activity. I'm not saying be perfect. We are not perfect. Shit, I smoke weed. I tend to drink a little liquor, but that's it. But I know plenty of people around me who indulge in this lifestyle today that is no longer with us anymore, man. Young ages, man. Something has got to change. Don't let these folks use you, you know what I mean, to be a pawn to help destroy the community, man. So, yeah, man. Hopefully from now on, you know, maybe Future can be more conscious of the music that he puts out, and many other artists, man. Let this be a challenge to, you know, let's stop putting death out into the world and being upset when, you know, death comes calling, man. This is what comes with it, man. Every decision you make in your life has a consequence, you know what I mean? And this is what comes with it. So, you know, my condolences and prayers to the family of Juice WRLD. And, you know, those who are affected, man, this is something that's real. There's no reason why these young artists are going out like this. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all agree that, you know, this needs to be addressed in the hip hop community? You know what I mean? The drug and lean culture that's being embraced, man. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video. I'll be back with some more heat for y'all later this week, man. So, yeah, Sensei Rip. I'm out.